A lot of people really wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Hello, test, 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 test. Mic check, test 1, 2, test 1, 2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick couple of notes from the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activity Association. This is a mass required event.
And hi again, everybody. We are live tonight from Chickasha High School. And the Chickasha High School Gymnasium. It's tonight playoff basketball in the area tournament championship game as the Silo Lady Rebels try to take the next step to the state tournament against longtime rival, the Latta Lady Panthers. Glad you're along with us tonight. Kevin Farr here from Chickasha tonight.
All right, Cord. One more thing. Hand me those.
Yep, and the spread. Glad you're along with us tonight. Kevin Farr here as we get set to start this contest. The Silo Lady Rebels come in 20-3 on the season for Coach Ty Harmon, looking to make it back to the state tournament for the second season in a row. Last year, they qualified for the first time in 15 years. And their road to this contest. They defeated Walters in the district championship, 56-32. Then knocked off Frederick in the first round of regional play, 75-41. And then defeated Merritt back last Saturday in Minco for the regional crown, 53-46. The Lady Rebels, 20-3 on the season. They're winners of 8 straight on the year. Come in riding pretty high for Coach Harmon. One of those 3 losses, however, came to this Latta bunch back at Silo, January 12th. The Lady Rebels were in the offensive funk after a loss in the tournament finals at Kingston to Dale, and they managed just 27 points in that game, lost to Latta 40-27. As Silo went into the previous week ranked number 1 in 2A, and now come in ranked 5th heading into this contest. Latta, meanwhile, they have been on a roll. That was their second straight win, that win over Silo, and they have won 16 in a row coming into tonight's action for Coach Bruce Plunk. Their road to the area finals, they defeated Wewoka 48-14, then beat Calera 39-25, and then knocked off Cashin for the regional crown 45-32. Glad you're along with us tonight. And the Lady Panthers, their only 2 losses on the season were to top-ranked Dale 45-32, and they also defeated Dale. And then to the top-ranked team in Class A, Van Oss, 55-54 in overtime as we pause for the national anthem. Okay.
Now let's move the visiting team on the scoreboard. The Silo Lady Rebels. 0-0, Brady Harmon. Number 1, Presley McKnight. Number 3, Tracy Wallace. Number 30, Cassidy Harlan. And number 32, Tiana Johnson.
All right, set for the starting lineups as we get things situated here in Chickasha. As starting tonight for the Silo Lady Rebels, normal starting 5 here in the playoffs. It's Brady Harmon, the sophomore guard. She averages 8.7 points a game, has scored 11 points in the last 2 contests. Presley McKnight, the junior, she averages 7.5 points a game. Meanwhile, Gracie Lawless, another starter, the senior guard, 3.1 points a contest. Cassidy Harmon, back in the starting lineup here in the postseason, averaging just under 8 points a game. She has scored 10 points in each of the last 2 contests for Silo. And then finally the sophomore, Tiani Ellison, the 6-footer inside, averages the leading scorer, 14 points at 8.5 rebounds a game for Silo. She scored 15 on the regional finals despite foul trouble on Saturday, sitting out a large chunk of that game with Merritt. She had 22 and 20 in the 2 previous games. For Latta, they will start. Haley Baber, a 5'9 senior, averages 3.5 points a contest. Also a guard, 5'1 sharpshooting senior, Caitlin Bird, 8.2 a game, but she shoots 41% from 3-point range. Trinity Kotani, 6'1" junior, averages 6 points and 5.5 rebounds. Taryn Batterton, a 6'2" junior, 11.3 points a contest and 5 rebounds. And then finally, Carson Dean, the final starter, 11 points a game. She's a senior, 5'10", and 5.5 rebounds a game. Latta, big size advantage. Silo's going to have to do a good job on the boards to stay with the Lady Panthers. That was a big emphasis in that loss, 40-27 back in January, and the opening tap is controlled by Latta. They'll have it offensively in the front court. Silo's going to start out in the man-to-man defense. Drive down to the baseline. There's Dean, and she's going to travel with the basketball. First turnover of the game. And we are just 10 seconds into the contest. Now Silo will have it offensively for the first time, and Latta is going to start out in a man-to-man defense. A little bit surprising here. They like to slow it down and play zone quite a bit for Coach Plunk, but starting out in a man. See what Silo does here offensively. There's Ellison on the left side. She's got Patterson on her. Now pulls it back out. Fires it across the defense. Lawless going to try a three to start the game, and it's no good. Misfired on the first three-point attempt. The rebound cleared by Latta. Silo may not get too many second chance opportunities against this Latta size inside. Here's a pass, goes inside. It's deflected by Harmon and stolen. Cassidy comes up with the steal. They were looking inside for Kotani that time. Cassidy all the way in. Shot is blocked by Batterton, and it's saved to Latta. Lady Panthers come away with it. Harmon took it all the way inside and on the attack, and that ball was swatted away and back to the other end as they're once again trying to get Kotani inside. Ellison deflects that ball out of bounds. So far, offensive pace, how Latta likes it. The Lady Panthers, they like to keep the score in the 40s at the very most. They don't score much out of the 40s very often at all. And there's a foul inside, and they're going to call it on Ellison as her and Kotani were going at it for a position inside, and Tiani Ellison picks up the foul. Can't afford to get her in foul trouble, as she was in that contest on Saturday. Out front with the basketball. Pass it inside. Batterton kicks it out. Here's a three. Caitlin Bird. That shot's no good, but Batterton has the rebound. Offensive board there for Latta. Controlling the boards thus far as driving inside. That time getting around the defender. That was Dean. And puts it up and in. First points of the game. Carson Dean with the first bucket of the game, and Latta with the 2-0 lead. Silo looking to answer now. Ellison double teamed as she penetrated. Kicks it out. Now pulls it back out. Here's Brady Harmon. Silo looking to get something going offensively. Have not scored in the first 2.5 minutes. Here's Harmon, off to Lawless. Had the shot for a second, passed it up. Now back to Cassidy Harmon on the right wing. They're extending the defense on her. She had 3 big threes in the regional tournament. Here's a pass, goes inside. There's Ellison backed away out, and her shot is blocked again. There's Kotani. Well, that 6'1" and 6'2" size playing a factor for Latta thus far. Inbounds pass goes Lawless to Cassidy Harmon. Off to Ellison. Now she dribbles inside. 3 defenders around her. Kicks it out. McKnight open for a 3, and she'll hit it. First points of the game for Silo is a Presley McKnight 3, and Silo leads 3-2. Silo's going to have to hit those perimeter shots when they get open looks tonight to have a shot. Probably not too much scoring coming inside. Here's Latta trying to answer. Dean out front. Now, Kotani gets away from McKnight. Back out. There's Batterton, a long 3. That one off the backboard, no good. Not normally known for her 3-point shooting, and she misfires. Silo has it back with a 1-point lead after the Ellison rebound. Here's Cassidy Harmon. Cut off on the drive, passes it out. Lawless passed up the shot, gives it back out. Brady Harmon looking for a screen, gets it from Ellison out top of the key. Nearing the midway point of the first quarter, it's 3-2, low-scoring game thus far, as pretty much expected. Here's McKnight to Brady Harmon. Now Brady's going to drive. Bounce pass down to the baseline. It's going to be off of McKnight and out of bounds. Turnover, Silo. Lady Rebels give it back.
Here's the deal on the top that zooms in a little bit, right on top of the battery. You need to zoom in just a little bit.
Here's Latta to the other end. Pass goes inside. It's deflected and stolen away. Brady Harmon out in transition. Here come the Lady Rebels driving inside. Shot is good. Rolls around and falls through off the steal. Brady Harmon with the steal in the bucket. Coach Blunt wants a timeout. That's what Silo wants. They want to score in transition whenever possible, and Brady Harmon on the attack that time. Five to 2, 30-second timeout called by Latta. It's right up here. See, right there? It's right there. Okay. But you don't want to get too far in, so you can tell. If you go left, if you go right, it zooms it in. If you go left, it zooms it out. Okay. Now Silo going to force or knock the pass out of bounds as it's deflected away from by Brady Harmon. Still Latta basketball. Silo picking up with a full court pressure. Trap there. Lady Panthers get it across. Kotani to Dean near steal and out of bounds. Lawless touched the basketball while out of bounds. Silo might have caught a break there as deflected it right back inside to Dean, who was going in for an easy shot. Now Silo back in defensively, and there's a drive inside, and they find Batterton in there for an easy look under the basket. She got free on the penetration. Batterton has her first bucket, cuts the Silo lead to 1. It's 5-4. Here's Lawless out front, gives it off McKnight to Brady Harmon. They're trying to get it to Ellison inside. Can't do it, and they're going to turn it over. As that pass was fired all the way across the defense as that time Latta was sinking back in a zone look. Second turnover on Silo. Lexi McDonald checks in, the junior. She had a tremendous performance, especially in the second half in that regional finals game on Saturday night against Minco. She just dominated the defensive end of the floor, had 8 rebounds and 2 block shots to help lead the way as Silo rallied in the second half with Ellison on the bench in foul trouble. Out front with it this time is Baber to Kotani. They swing it around. Now, all the way down on the baseline is Batterton outside her range. They'll give it back around. Latta being patient offensively. It's 5-4. Silo with the lead. A drive. Shot is no good. That time, Jaylee Willis, who just checked in, fires the shot, but a steal in the backcourt by Dean. Here's Willis for 3. It's no good. Rebound off Brady Harmon for the Lady Rebels, and they want to run. Here comes Harmon. Kicks it out. McKnight open for 3. Good! From the left wing. Presley McKnight 2 threes here in the first quarter, and Silo leads 8-4. Every point precious tonight for Silo after scoring just 27 in the last meeting. 3-pointers no good from Latta to answer. Ellison clears the board. Here comes Silo with a chance to tack on. Brady Harmon dribbles out front. Pass off on the left side. Here's Ellison to Lawless. Minute 10 to go. Lawless going to dribble back out. Gives it off to Brady Harmon. Silo with a 4-point lead in the basketball, and they may pull it out and play for the last shot here. See what Latta does defensively. They really don't want to extend out that far, especially against Ellison. Here goes a lob inside, and Batterton's going to be called for a foul. The defense got extended, and immediately Silo went inside to Ellison, who has the quickness advantage and draws the foul on Batterton. That's her first. That subs in for Silo. It's Ilaria Bell along with Shaylin Midgley for the last 44 seconds of this first period. Inbounds pass goes to McDonald. Pass it back out to Brady Harmon. Silo will undoubtedly try to play for the last shot if possible here. Bounce pass out. Gives it off Midgley. She's got closely guarded there. Picks up the dribble. Nearly stolen. Longest saves it. Now reaching in. There's going to be a foul called on Latta, and they can't believe it. It's on Kaylin Beard. That's her first. And the Silo student section gives her an earful there. Show the student section. Well, wait till the end of the quarter. And then wait till the end of the quarter and turn the camera over to the student section. Here's Ellison back in for the last 22 seconds. Off to Harmon. Drive inside. The land of the Giant shot no good. There's Ellison with the rebound and put back. Two defenders went for the block. Didn't come up with it, and Ellison, nobody there to block her out. Down quickly. Latta. Bird's going to fire one up. It's no good. Ellison rebound with 5 seconds to go, and she's fouled. Couldn't have asked for a better start for Silo tonight. It's a 10-4 lead. That's a second foul on Caitlin Bird, and she's going to have to check out. Silo looking to inbound in the backcourt. Just don't want to turn over here. 5 seconds to go. Brady Harmon's going to dribble it up into the front court, and time's going to run out. Can't get a shot off, but that's the end of the first quarter, and Silo leads it 10-4 in what expected to be a low-scoring battle. And Silo up after 1 quarter of play here tonight in Chickasha. Zoom it in a little if you can. Zoom it in a little. Keep going. Keep zooming. Keep zooming. Keep zooming. Big Silo contingent on student section out in force tonight. All painted up and all. As we get set to start the second quarter here. In a little tighter, in a little tighter. Zoom in a little more. Zoom in a little more. Going to be Silo basketball to begin the quarter. That's good. Here's Ilaria Bell, right side. She dribbles, and there's going to be a travel called. Bell turns it over. First possession of this second period. Silo had a couple of turnovers there in the first quarter, but didn't do any harm. See how things go here as full court pressure applied. Lawless is all over Brooklyn Ryan, who checked in with Bird on the bench with 2 fouls. Brooklyn Ryan, a 5'4" sophomore. She averages 4.2 a game for Latta. See what the Latta Lady Panthers do to try to answer here. Offense has been tough to come by. Silo has done a good job defensively here early on, holding the Lady Panthers just 4. Bounce pass goes inside. There's Kotani, goes up shot, and she gets free. She got around Bell that time, and she's going to go to the free throw line as that foul is called on Ilaria Bell. So nice look inside as Kotani posting up, got free. Was headed for the easy shot before she was fouled. Here's the free throw, and it's good. Subs in for Silo again. McDonald and Midgley. Kotani. Next free throw is up and good. She hits them both. 2 for 2 at the line for Trinity Kotani, the 6'1 junior. First points tonight. That cuts the Silo lead to 4. Now Brady Harmon's going to drive. And off the glass, nice screen inside coming from Lexi McDonald. And that left Brady an opening, and she hits the bucket. Brady Harmon with the field goal. That's her second bucket of the contest. Silo back up by 6, steal by Cassidy Harmon, driving in against Batterton. The shot from behind, good! Batterton went for the block, and Harmon was able to get it up in plenty of time. And Batterton is called for the foul. Her second, she's going to have to check out. Silo is in attack mode thus far tonight. Cassidy Harmon going to the line to shoot the free throw for the conventional three-point play, and she'll hit it. Silo extends the lead now. They lead by 9 at 15-6 with 6:42 to go here in the first half. 15-6. What a performance thus far by the Lady Rebels. Here's a drive by Dean down to the baseline. She's cut off there, kicks it back out. Latta is just in a funk here offensively as a driving shot is no good. That time coming from Haley Baber. She had an opening, misfired, wide open inside, and Silo has it back. They've got a chance to go up double figures. Going to be patient offensively again. Still spreading the floor. And Latta's still in that man defense. Pass off Midgley, right side. Drives in, now kicks it back out. Cassidy Harmon. Here's McKnight for 3. It's in and out, no good. First miss tonight after 2 in a row. But Brady Harmon gets it back. Drives inside, and she has it stripped away by Latta. Here come the Lady Panthers. Baber going 1-on-3. Shot is up, and it's no good, but she's going to go to the line. Silo had numbers back defensively, but Baber wasn't stopping. And the foul's going to go against Shaylin Midgley. Midgley picks up her first. That'll be Silo's third team foul. At the line, Baber, free throws, no good. Second one coming up. Tiani Ellison's back in after a good rest on the bench. Here's the next free throw, and it's good. Baber splits them with 1 out of 2. The lead for Silo back to 8. Midgley's going to check out. Lawless is back in. Lineup for Silo. It's Harmon, Lawless, Ellison, and McDonald in the game now. Pass off right side. Ellison way out, 20 feet from the basket. She's going to drive in, and they're going to get an offensive foul. Coach Harmon not happy. He thought Dean was still moving, but Ellison whistled for her second personal. See what the Lady Rebels do there. After the turnover, Ellison may have to check out. Batterton already on the bench with 2 fouls for Latta. Dean's going to dribble up. Might have traveled, but no call out front. Here's a pass off on the left side. Willis with the basketball. Gives it off. There's Bird. Back around. Inside goes to Kotani. Back to Willis. Splits the defender. Drives in. Shot is good. Nice move that time on the drive. Jaylee Willis' first points. And Silo's lead is cut back to 6. At 15-9. Back to the other end. Brady Harmon's going to dribble out front. They left Ellison in the game with those 2 fouls. Out to Cassidy Harmon. Drive, shot, hanger in the lane, and might have been blocked from behind by Dean. Rebound off to Latta. Kotani clears the board. Lady Panthers have a chance to cut even further into the lead, and that pass is deflected out of bounds by Ellison, and she's going to sit down now as they got McKnight back in the game. Going to be Latta basketball. 4:28 to go, first half. Drive by Caitlin Bird. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. Shot is no good. And there's a battle inside for the rebound. And they're going to get Silo with the foul. Kotani had the huge size advantage, 6'1", and they're going to call it on McDonald, battling Kotani for the rebound. Looks like she might have been pushed from behind, but there's a near steal by Lawless. That was just the 5th Silo team foul of this half. Lady Rebels done a good job pressuring the passing lanes. Here's a lob, goes inside, and McDonald looked like she might have got her hand on it, but it sails out of bounds, and they give the ball to Silo. Say it was not touched by McDonald. Latta's going to turn it back over. And the Lady Rebels will have it back. See what they do offensively here with Ellison out of the game. Harmon dribbles, free throw line, cut off there, back out Lawless. Now she'll drive to the left side. Looking for Cassidy Harmon cutting to the free throw line. They get it to her, and Carson Dean is called for the foul. The seniors, first personal, that's 5 team fouls on Latta. So we're still 2 away from the bonus. Silo to inbound it. They get it in, Cassidy Harmon. Now back to Lawless. Dribbling out front. Lawless picks up her dribble. Now she's in trouble, looking for help, and it's stripped away and stolen. Here comes Latta all the way down. Oh, that was a Euro step. Might have been a travel, but no call. Ryan misses the shot anyway. Silo gets the rebound. Here comes Cassidy Harmon to the other end, and she takes it inside, and that shot is blocked by Kotani. Silo fans wanted a foul with the body, but no call. Back to the other end. Here comes Dean, and she's going to lose it off her foot and out of bounds. Latta turns it right back over. Gotten sloppy a little bit on both ends. Cassidy Harmon dribbles off to McKnight. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Brady Harmon back out McKnight. Silo's in no hurry here. They've got a 6-point lead. Latta's been held to 9 points. Turning the tables a little bit on the Lady Panthers. I know Silo really wanted to be in attack mode most of the day, but they've got the lead. And Latta's struggling scoring, especially with Batterton on the bench, who averages the leading scorer 11 and a half a game. With foul trouble. Pass goes inside to McDonald. It's deflected away and stolen. Now Latta has it back. 2 minutes left. Here's a drive. Inside, Baber, turnaround shot is no good. Lexi McDonald clears the board. Once again, McDonald doing a good job on the defensive glass. Looking a lot like Saturday night when she had the huge performance in the second half against Merritt. 6th team foul on Latta. So the next one will send Silo to the line. Minute 55 remaining. Brady Harmon off to McKnight. He'll play catch on the perimeter. Latta matching up out of the zone, but they really don't want to extend very far. Silo has the quickness advantage. Here's a drive by Brady Harmon. Off to Cassidy Harmon. She'll dribble back out. Off to Brady. Now she finds an opening. Kick it out. Lawless fakes the 3. Dribbles. Free throw line. Back out. Cassidy Harmon. Content still. Minute and a half left. Here's Cassidy. Now the defense extending. Cassidy. She's double teamed there. Looking for help. Gives it off to Lawless. Minute 10 left. Here's Lawless. Nice dribble move there. Latta went for a steal and came up empty. A minute to go. Silo doing a good job running time off here. With the lead and the basketball. And Coach Harmon's going to take a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout for Silo. As the Lady Rebels with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Probably going to try to play for the last shot here. Ellison picked up that second foul and has gone to the bench. But Batterton is in there as well. Brady Harmon out front. Now to Lawless. Brady Harmon gives it off. Lawless again. Now Cassidy Harmon. She's double teamed out near midcourt. Now Latta pressing the issue. 27 seconds to go. McKnight has it. Now to McDonald. Back to McKnight. 20 seconds. Gives it off Brady Harmon. She drives. Now down to the baseline. Brady Harmon's double team. Pass back off. Lawless. She's in the corner. Has to toss it off of one of the Lady Panthers with 9 seconds left. Silo going to have to start looking for a shot here now, as they have milked off more than 2 minutes on this possession. To McDonald. Back out front, Cassidy Harmon. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Harmon's going to drive. There's a bounce pass. Kicking out. Harmon at the buzzer. Oh, it's good, but they wave it off. They wave it off. Looked like she got it off in time, but they wave off the 15-footer at the buzzer. Official says no, not before the horn set. Looked like she got it off before the horn, but Coach Harmon not happy about it, but it's going to be a 15-9 lead at the break for Silo. Could have been 8 if that one would have counted. We're at halftime. Silo leading 15-9 over Latta in this battle, top 5 battle in Class 2A for the area championship tonight here on Squirtle TV. Glad you're along with us tonight. I'm Kevin Farr. We'll be back right after this.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Welcome back to Chickasha, Oklahoma. Kevin Farr along with you tonight as it's halftime in this area championship game. 2A area 3 for a berth in the state tournament next week. Winner moves on to the state tournament, and the loser will play again tomorrow night here at Chickasha High School for the consolation crown and a bid in the to the state tournament as well. Class 2A state tournament begins on Thursday, and those games will be played in Noble. The Thursday first round games of the state tournament. With the semifinals and finals moving on to the Big House on Friday and Saturday. Winner or the loser of this game meets Merritt, and they pretty much dominated Minco in the contest earlier here today, 56-35 to earn a berth in the title or the consolation title contest tomorrow night. Looking at the first half in this one, Silo got off to a nice start. They trailed early on, but then they got the offense going, got a transition bucket from Brady Harmon, and then 2 threes from Presley McKnight, and led 10-4 after one quarter. And Latta, foul trouble started to mount on Latta as Caitlin Bird picked up 2 fouls, had to go to the bench. Taryn Batterton, their leading scorer, the 6'2 junior, she picked up 2 fouls, had to go to the bench. And Latta was just kind of in disarray offensively. They only got 1 bucket on a driving basket by Jaylee Willis. That was their only bucket in the second quarter. The other 3 points came on free throws. Latta scored 5 in the second. Silo picks up 5 points in the second quarter as well. They milked off the last 2.5 minutes of the period with that 6-point lead going into the break. Looking at the first half numbers for the Lady Rebels, it's Presley McKnight with 6 points on the 2 3-pointers early on. 4 points for Brady Harmon, 3 for Cassidy Harmon, and 2 for Tiani Ellison. To round out the scoring, Ellison battling inside with those 2 6-foot-plus players, Trinity Kotani and Taryn Batterton. But she got inside. She did manage to get an offensive putback and has scored 2 along with 4 rebounds. For Latta, it's been 2 points each for Jaylee Willis, Carson Dean, Taryn Batterton, and Trinity Kotani. And 1 point for Haley Baber. That's been all the scoring for the Lady Panthers. 9 points in total. I mentioned they like to keep the scoring down in the 30s or 40s, but this 9 points is even kind of low for the Lady Panthers offensively, as Silo has kind of turned the tables as they managed to get the lead and were content to just pass around the basketball, and Latta really had no desire to extend the defense very much till right there at the end of the first half and try to force the issue. And they allowed Silo to run off about the last 2.5 minutes of the first half and carry this 15-9 lead into the break. We'll take one more timeout and be back. Second half action is next from Chickasha tonight. Glad you're along with us on the Squirtle Network, SiloRebels.tv.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Welcome back. We are at the Chickasha High School Gymnasium here in Chickasha, Oklahoma. 1 half to play here in this area championship contest. The Silo Lady Rebels bidding for a return to state. Last year they qualified for the first time in 15 seasons and never got to play a game at state, but trying to punch that ticket tonight. It's going to be a lot of basketball to begin the second half. Silo with a 6-point lead to begin the third quarter. Carson Dean out front, gives it off there as Bird is back in the game. Bird has it knocked away by Lawless, but retrieved. Pass goes down to the baseline to Dean. She's going to drive against Brady Harmon. Now working back out. Here's Kotandy for three. It's no good. Long rebound control by Cassidy Harmon. Lady Rebels want to push it. They've got numbers, but Cassidy's going to pull it back out and reset the offense. Now fakes the three, kicking off. Lawless wide open for three. It's off the mark, and the rebound cleared by Kotandy. Trinity Kotandy with the board for Latta. Nobody inside a rebound for Silo that time. Down with the basketball. Bird off on the left side to Dean. Swing it back around, Baber. Now Batterton. She's back in the game with those two fouls. Also, Tiani Ellison for Silo playing with two fouls. Here's the drive by Dean, and that driving shot was blocked out of bounds by Tiani Ellison. It's going to be allowed a basketball. It's Tiani's first block shot of the game. Here's a bounce pass, goes inside. There's Kotandy, close range. It rims around and falls through. I found her on the inbounds pass. Kotandy has her first bucket and her fourth point. Latta back within 4 now. Here's McKnight. Bounce pass inside. Ellison thought about going against the two-footers. Now decides to kick it back out. Silo will reset the offense. Still posting up in there against Batterton. Both have two fouls. Got to be careful. 6:20 to go, third quarter. One-on-one inside. Can't get it to her. Now Brady's going to pass it back out to Cassidy and to McKnight. Silo will reset the offense. Lady Rebels has not scored in quite a while because they held the ball for the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. Bounce pass goes, free throw line to Ellison. Kick it out. McKnight down to the baseline to Cassidy Harmon. She'll dribble back out. Now the ball's kicked. No shot clock, so there won't be no reset. Inbounds pass goes Cassidy Harmon. They're really trying to help off on Ellison inside. She finds an opening and lost the handle. Tried to go to her left to get around Batterton that time and turns it over. Latta has it back, down 4 this trip. Here's Dean. Inside, they go to Batterton. Kick it back out to Dean. Back to Batterton, working against Harmon. Off to Babers, she'll drive in. Now the pass back out, it's loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. They say it's off of Presley McKnight. And Latta basketball. 5:15 to go, third quarter. This has just been a defensive slugfest. Pass thrown away by Ellison. She's going one-on-one against Bird. Drives in, left-handed shot is no good. Oh, man. Was going one-on-one for the layup and then just rimmed off, left it off the front of the rim, no good. And golden opportunity to add to the lead there, and Sato couldn't get it done. Latta has it back. Back down. Now Kotani's got Ellison on her. Batterton is posting up inside against Cassidy Harmon. Big size advantage. Batterton turnaround shot is no good. Left it long. Cassidy Harmon, good defense in there and comes away with the rebound. She's going to take it all the way inside against the Giants, and foul's called. Oh, man, I was waiting to see as there was a lot of contact as Cassidy just attacked in there against the 2 6-footers and was fouled. And, well, they're going to say it was on Carson Dean. That's her second. Inbounds pass goes. There's Ellison, gets free, and she puts it up and in. Nice feed that time from Lawless on the inbounds. Got Ellison cutting to the basket. Sato back in front by 6 here in the third quarter. Almost midway point. Now drive down. That ball is knocked out of bounds by Ellison. Get the scoreboard adjusted here, the third quarter. And we're 4 minutes to go. Here's Dean, 3. Carson Dean's no good. Loose ball deflected on the rebound by Harmon into the hands of Presley McKnight. Sato has it back. They'll bring it down. Reset the offense out front to Cassidy Harmon. Now to Brady. Once again, another outstanding performance by Sato defensively here in the quarter. Has held Latta to just 2 in this period. Here's Brady Harmon, right wing, dribbles back out front, 3.5 to go. Sato content, well, they can milk some more time. Latta still, they are unwilling to come out and defend Brady Harmon out that far. She could just dribble out, see how long Latta would let her dribble the basketball. There's 3 minutes to go. Sato has a 6-point lead. Now to Lawless. Gives it off there to Brady Harmon, and Coach Harmon is going to take a timeout with just right at 3 minutes left. So both teams in this quarter have scored 2 points in the first 5 minutes. Silo's just playing keep away right now. They got the lead early. Played keep away the last 2.5 minutes of the first half, and playing keep away here again in the third period, and kind of beating Latta at its own game right now with a 17-11 lead. Latta just unwilling to come out and defend very far out on the perimeter with the Silo quickness. See what they do here. Ellison gets it at the elbow, drives in. Her shot is no good. Rebound off the Latta. One and done for Silo. And the Lady Panthers will have a chance here. In the offensive end. There's a drive and going to be a foul called. And that time Brooklyn Ryan took it inside. They're going to get Cassidy Harmon on this foul. That'll be her first. Inbounds pass out front. Ryan has it. And the steal by Ellison. Here she goes again, going in for a layup, and it's no good. Defender got back, but there's Cassidy Harmon with the offensive rebound, and she's fouled on the putback by Batterton. Oh, the senior Cassidy Harmon followed it up alertly, gets the offensive rebound, and Batterton has her third foul. Every point precious right now. And the free throw is good by Cassidy Harmon. The senior has 4. Batterton's going to have to check out with 3 fouls now. Kotaney's back in after a brief rest. What a job by Cassidy Harmon to alertly get down and follow up the layup attempt. And the next one is no good, however. Kotaney clears the board for Latta. Latta with a 7-point lead. And nearly a turnover. They save it. A bounce pass goes inside, and driving was Brooklyn Ryan, and they're going to get Brady Harmon on a hold. Just the first foul on Brady. Second team foul on Silo. 2:16 to go. Third period. Inbounds pass goes from Dean. Back out front. There's Willis to Bird. They're all over Bird. And a steal by Shaylin Midgley. Midgley's going in front of Dean. The layup is good. Midgley just checked in at that last time out, and she gets her first points of the game. Silo up by 9, and it's still blocked by Ellison. A drive inside by Willis. It's blocked by Ellison, and Silo has it back with the largest lead of the game at 9. Minute 45 to go. Latta's going to have to come out and defend, and Harmon's going to be fouled. Bird just picked up her third. She's not happy. This is just frustration showing up on Latta. They came in riding a 16-game winning streak. Second win of that came against Silo back on January 7th, and the Lady Rebels thus far tonight have turned the tables. Beating Latta at its own game right now. Patience offensively and outstanding defense. Here's a bounce pass goes inside. There's Ellison driving. Shot is no good. It's blocked out of bounds by Kotaney. Tried to attack again inside. Coming back in for Latta is Haley Baber. The Lady Panthers have been held to just 2 points this quarter. And Silo has taken its biggest lead. Pass goes in to Ellison, and that one crawls over the front of the rim. It's good. Silo by double digits. Ellison has 6. Hard-earned points inside. Now having trouble out front. Bird's pass. Now goes inside. It's blocked by Ellison again. Saved by McDonald. Ellison has it. Here come the Lady Rebels. They're pushing it down. They may want to hold for the last shot here with less than a minute to go. 2 big blocks on back-to-back possessions by Tiani Ellison. And we got a foul. That's on Bird. That's her 4th. Frustration is mounting big time on the senior guard. She's going to have to check out. She has been held scoreless tonight. Lawless has done exceptional work on Bird out front. Here's it. Inbounds goes McDonald. Silo's going to want to play for the last shot, I believe, here with 50 seconds to go. Brady's going to dribble out near midcourt. She's got Brooklyn Ryan on her this time. Now dribbles to the left. They don't want to get too close. Brady's got outstanding quickness to get around. Ryan having trouble. Almost lost her footing there. Silo crowd fired up about that. 24 seconds left. Brady's dribbling out the clock here. Now the ball is poked out of bounds by Ryan with 18 seconds to go. Right near midcourt. Silo with its biggest lead of the game. Inbounds pass goes to Midgley. 15 seconds left. See what they do for the last shot here. 10 seconds to go. Brady, now she's got another defender on her this time. Dribbling. Time running down. 1 second. No, they're not aware of the clock. And the time's going to run out, but I don't think Coach Harmon's going to be too disappointed with that. As Sano's going to carry an 11-point lead to the fourth quarter. What a performance thus far through 3 for the Lady Rebels. They have only scored 22 points. 27 was their season low against Latta, but they have limited the Lady Panthers to just 11 points. Latta scored 4 in the first quarter, 5 in the second period, and 2 in the third. It's going to take a monumental offensive effort by the Lady Panthers here in the fourth quarter to rally. They don't rally from double-figure deficits very easily with their style of offense. And the thing about it is they're going to have to come out and defend here in the fourth quarter down by double figures. Silo crowd on its feet. They're 1 quarter away from a return to the state tournament. Going to be Silo basketball to begin the fourth. It's Lawless. Gives it off in the backcourt to Brady Harmon. Dribbles it up, and there's the ball is poked away by Ryan. It's out of bounds right in front of the Silo bench. See, Lawless is going to trigger it in. Glad you're along with us tonight here on Squirtle, the Squirtle Network. Kaysen Proctor on the camera for me tonight. Kevin Farr with you as that shot is up and no good by Ellison inside. The rebound cleared by Batterton. Latta back down. Silo had a chance to add to the lead there. Here's a drive to the baseline by Dean. Cut off by Harmon. That shot is blocked by Ellison again. That's another block by Ellison here in the second half. Blocked Batterton's three-point attempt. Inside pass goes Kotani, and the shot is blocked again by Ellison. But they're going to get McDonald for a foul with the body. Ellison has blocked 5 shots. 4 of those have come here in the second half against the bigger Lady Panthers. Inside at the line, Kotani's free throw is good. The foul went on Lexi McDonald. That was her second. Kotani at the line for the second free throw, and she's good. Has hit 4 free throws tonight, Kotani. She leads the way with 6 of the 13 Lady Panther points. Inbounds goes. Here's Ellison's going to bring it up herself and in the front court. Now kicks it out. Mitchell thought about the 3. Now she'll step back and shoot it, and it rims out no good. There's Ellison, offensive rebound inside, and she's fouled. Man, she was in there with the land of the Giants. Kotani and Batterton both going up, and Ellison yanks down the rebound amongst the 6-footers. And she's fouled by Kotani, they say. That could have been Batterton's 4th. Inbounds pass goes Ellison again. Gets around Batterton, and the shot is good! Oh, man, Batterton couldn't stay with her. Ellison on the driving shot, and Silo back up by 11. Off the inbounds pass. Having trouble, Dean in the front court. Here's a 3 by Dean, and it's no good, but they're going to get a foul on Ellison, and that's going to say, oh, man, that is not what you want to do, foul on a 3-point try and send him to the line with the clock stopped, 6:49 to go, and a chance to cut into this deficit. But Ellison was going for the block again and gets called for the foul on that 3-point attempt, and Dean's free throw, however, is no good. Tiani's 3rd personal foul. but she has 5 blocked shots, 4 coming here in the second half. Next free throw by Dean is good. Carson Dean has been held in check. She had 2 points early on, and that's her first point since. 3 in the game for the senior, averages 11 points a game, second leading scorer on the team. For Coach Bruce Plunk. And the next one is good. 2 out of 3. That cuts the Silo lead back to 9. 6:48 to go. Now Midgley having trouble in the backcourt. Bounces one to Ellison, who dribbles it across. Driving in. An underhand shot inside is good. It's no good, but a foul is called. Latta had no choice but the foul, as that time Baber was just matched up one-on-one and had no chance of stopping Ellison on the drive. Baber's second personal foul. Tiani Ellison to the line. Silo desperately needing to cash in at the charity stripe, and they do right there to maintain this lead. It's back to double figures. Cassidy Harmon back in after a breather. McDonald checks out. 6:38 remaining in this fourth quarter. That's all that stands in the way of Silo in a return to the state tournament and a huge win over their arch nemesis, the Latta Lady Panthers. 26-15 is the lead after both free throws were good. Here's a 3 on the other end. That one is no good. It missed everything on the three-pointer by Jaylee Willis, and Silo will have it back. Ellison has 10 points now to lead the way offensively for Silo. She's got it in the backcourt, and she's going to pass it across to Cassidy Harmon. Latta going to have to extend defensively. Harmon just dribbles it out front. Now back to Lawless. She's got Dean on her, and big quickness advantage for Gracie Lawless there. Back out to Ellison. She's got Baber on her. Dribbles to the free throw line. Silo not in any rush here. Almost lost it, saved it. Back out Lawless. They can just run some more time off. Harmon just stands with it. Kotani, Leary of coming out very far. Now, here she comes. Coach Plunk urging her to come out and defend, and Harmon may just dribble right around her. Tried to feed it on the back door cut by McKnight. It was kicked out of bounds. Latta has a problem right now. They do not have the quickness to match up man-to-man with Silo very far out on the court. Got to have help inside, and they don't have it if they're going to spread it like this. 5.5 minutes to go. Silo up by 11. Lawless drives, almost lost it, saves it to Cassidy Harmon, who dribbles back out front. Still dribbling. Back to Brady Harmon. She's got Ryan on her. Drives, now back, still dribbling. Ryan, she gets around her, driving inside. The shot is, they call an offensive foul. Oh, man. She got around Ryan on the drive inside, but gets called for an offensive foul. Officials talking about it. I think one official had a block and one had a charge. Now they're going to come to the table, and they're going to call the block. They're going to call the block instead of the charge. One official had the block and one had the charge. Coach Plunk not happy about it. The foul's going against Latta's Brooklyn Ryan on the foul. They're going to say, I think before the charge, they say she reached in. That'll be the 17th foul. Yeah, I think they're going to say, the one official is going to say that foul occurred before the charge occurred, because they called Ryan on the reach-in. Officials trying to calm the coaches down here. Brady Harmon standing at the free throw line with 5:08 to go. Now the officials are going to talk about it again. Officials still talking about it. And, well, we've still discussing, and No, they're gonna give it to Latta. They're gonna call. I guess they called simultaneous fouls and the possession arrow. Okay. Apparently they called simultaneous fouls. The one on Latta's Brooklyn Ryan and the one on Brady Harmon. Simultaneous fouls. Yep. It's going to be simultaneous fouls, and they'll go to the possession arrow. That's what all the discussion was about. A lot of confusion. It's going to be a lot of basketball on the possession arrow, and Silo assistant Bobby Wiles out at the scorer's table, still discussing it with the official. Going to be a lot of basketball. It's an 11-point Silo lead. 5 minutes to go. Driving in, Stan. Out to Willis. She'll take it. Here, throws up a shot. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. And they've got a whistle inside. And a foul's going to be called on Brady Harmon. That'll be the third on Brady. See if Silo can come up with another defensive stop here. Ryan has it. She'll penetrate. She's going to throw up one, but she's going to travel. Had to be, as she took about 3 steps trying to find an opening around Tiani Ellison before she could throw that one wildly up and in. And Latta takes the timeout. Coach Plunk is not happy with the way his Latta offense has scored 1 field goal here in the second half. That came in the third quarter. 1 field goal in the second quarter. They have 2 field goals since the opening period. Do the Latta Lady Panthers. Silo has put on a defensive showcase tonight. Silo and Latta just not, they've not been able to get the offensive rebounds they normally get and put back opportunities. It's going to be Silo basketball off the turnover. 4:53 remaining after the timeout. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit high. Get it, move it down. The backboard should be right about the top. Okay? Yeah, right about there.
What's your name?
As we return to action, Kevin Farlong with you tonight. SiloRebels.tv. Everybody getting a hand in on the action. Blaine Beecham with my camera work here in the second half. And Silo's going to work it down. Ellison on the dribble. She's got Haley Baber on her. Looking for help coming inside on the drive. Back out Lawless to McKnight. Now they get it. Ellison inside. Oh, she traveled. Tried to step back and get the shot up over Kotani that time. Actually, Kotani is out of the games. Latta has gone with a small lineup. The 2 6-footers are out. They have gone with the small lineup to try to rally here. Here's a kick it out. Here's a drive by Baber. Inside, back out front. Here's a 3, and Birds, no good. But the rebound is all Ellison with the big lineup out for Latta. Ellison, nobody to match up with her inside on the boards. Midway point of the fourth quarter. It's been a gem tonight by the Silo defense. Brady dribbling out front, looking for a screen, gets it now. They're coming out to defend a little more. Ryan is on Lawless. She still dribbles. They can't stop her on the drive. Back to Ellison. Kicks it out. Harmon wide open. Back into Ellison. Inside. Tries to split the defenders, and she's fouled. That should send Tiani to the free throw line. Silo student section fired up on that one as Carson Dean picks up foul number 3. Ellison's going to the line with 3:37 to go. And the first one is no good off the back of the rim. Tiani with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 blocks. And the second one, no good. Missed them both. Latta has it back. 3:34 to go. They'll rush it down the court. Kick it out. Dean open for 3, and it's no good. McKnight clears the rebound for Silo. Lady Rebels want to be patient. Latta has gone ice cold on the 3 from 3-point range. They have not made a 3 tonight. And the inside has just not been there. 4 field goals in the game for the Lady Panthers, who came in riding a 16-game winning streak, including win over top-ranked Dale. Brady Harmon dribbles to Cassidy, now to Tiani Ellison. Under 3 minutes to go, and Latta they are not being very aggressive defensively. Here's Ellison from the free throw line. That shot is no good. Coach Harmon not happy about taking that one. Forcing up a 15-footer to the other end. There's another 3, that time by Willis, is no good. And 3 straight misses. And long rebounds out to Silo. 2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Silo an 11-point lead. Looking for a return, or actually a trip to state. They qualified last year but didn't get to play. Here's Lawless dribbling out front, almost has it poked away, picks up the basketball after Ryan came out to defend. Now Ellison comes out to retrieve. Babers has to get help. Ellison on the drive, gives it off. Harmon back out. Silo just milking clock. They ran off the last 2 minutes of the first half earlier, and Latta just cannot catch up with them defensively, and Coach Harmon's going to take a timeout. We're under 2 minutes to go. Silo leading by 11 as we head down the stretch in this area championship game. And it's just a rarity, as you don't normally see Latta. They have just been totally stymied offensively. Have had very little offensive threat inside. 4 field goals, and the rest of their points have come at the free throw line tonight. And they have been limited on the offensive glass as well. What a game plan by Coach Harmon and the Lady Rebels thus far. And they are 2 minutes away from a return trip to state and a big upset of the Latta Lady Panthers. And some mindful revenge for several of those Lady Rebels who saw their softball season when they went in as the favorite in the state tournament. Their softball season in with the big Latta comeback in the state semifinals in the fall. I know several of the Lady Rebels that play softball had talked about that this week, looking for some redemption. And they are 2 minutes away from that, and then may see the emotions fly. Inbounds pass goes to Lawless. And Coach Plunk, they're coming out to chase the basketball now, but maybe a little too late. Inbound, or the pass goes inside. Ellison back out. Cassidy Harmon, she's going to dribble back out. Gives it off Lawless. They just have not been able to match the Lady Rebels' quickness on the perimeter. And Silo hit the early shots to take the lead. Presley McKnight with 2 big threes, and the Lady Panthers commit the foul, and Caitlin Bird, the senior, fouls out with no points. Frustration showing for Latta as the Lady Panthers' 16-game winning streak is going to be snapped tonight. They are going to have to face Merritt tomorrow night for a trip to state. Just 15 points tonight. Unbelievable. And the free throw's up and good by Cassidy Harmon. Who would have thunk it that Silo would have the best defensive game plan tonight, and they have done just that. What a performance. 28-15, the Silo lead by 13, largest of the game. Dean's going to try a three. It's no good. Rebound off. Ellison had it for a second, and there's a rebound. Put back try. Ellison blocks it, gets the rebound, and a foul's called in the backcourt with 1:04 remaining.
Show the student section.
Follow student crowd fired up here, decked out from head to toe, and they are going to get to celebrate a Lady Rebel victory as the free throw by Lawless. That one is no good. She's got one more coming up. Here's the second one, and it's good. 29-15. One of the lower scoring offensive games of the season for the Lady Rebels, but Coach Harmon, he will take it all day long. As we're under a minute to go, as the Lady Rebels have done exactly what they set out to do, and they have turned the tables on Latta tonight. Here's the inbounds pass, three-point try. That one misses everything from Chloe Miller. Rebound is out of bounds to Silo with 49 seconds to go. Silo is going to improve to 21-3 on the season with their 9th straight win, and they are one of the hotter teams going down the stretch to the state tournament this year. And breaking the pressure is going to be Gracie Lawless into the front court. 41 seconds to go to Brady Harmon. They're going to dribble out the clock more than likely. Silo crowd on its feet. Harmon out front, 30 seconds left. What an unbelievable defensive effort. Here's Cassidy Harmon. Off to Brady. 13 seconds to go. Brady Harmon's going to dribble it out. Now she'll give it off to Cassidy. 6 seconds. That's going to be the ball game. Silo wins it 29-15. The Lady Rebels are area champions and are headed to state 2021. They'll play at Noble High School Thursday. Time to be determined in the state tournament first round of Class 2A girls. And Sano's going to get the area championship trophy. And the Lady Rebels celebrate a victory tonight, 29-15 the final. As I mentioned, 21-3 the season record heading into state. As we look to wrap this one up, 29-15 the final score as Silo wins the area championship and moves on to state. What a showing tonight for the Lady Rebels. Nobody thought they could get it done, and they just beat Latta at their own game tonight, folks. A spectacular defensive gym for Coach Ty Harmon's squad. As the Lady Rebels go over and celebrate with the large student section in attendance, going to get their area championship picture made down there with their area championship plaque. Looking at the final scoring numbers tonight for Silo, who is now 21-3 on the year. Leading the way was Tiani Ellison with 12 points. She had 8 rebounds, 6 block shots. 5 of those came in a huge defensive second half performance. Also for the Lady Rebels, they picked up 6 points from Cassidy Harmon. 6 points for Presley McKnight, but those were big threes early on that gave Silo the momentum that they never relinquished on those 2 big threes, the only threes of the contest for either team. Brady Harmon tacked on 4 points, but she did so many things in other areas today, handling the basketball and playing defense on Carson Dean, the second leading scorer on Latta. And 2 points for Shaylin Midgley in the contest, rounding out the total, and 1 for Gracie Lawless. The senior picked up a point there late from the free throw line. For Latta, they were led in scoring by Trinity Kotani with just 6 points. 4 for Carson Dean. 2 points for Taryn Batterton, 2 points for Jaylee Willis, and 1 for Haley Baber to round out the scoring for Latta with just 15 points, a season low for the Lady Panthers. And the Lady Rebels turn the defensive trick tonight. 29-15 the final. Here from Chickasha, and that's going to about wrap it up for everybody that's been a part of this one, with my cameraman, Mr. Beecham, and also Mr. Proctor in the first half. I'm Kevin Farr. Don't forget, next week, Silo in the state tournament Thursday, and it's time to be determined in Noble. We won't have a video broadcast for you next week, OSSA restrictions, but there will be an audio broadcast. You can tune in and listen at least to the state tournament from Noble if you can't make the trip up to Noble on Thursday whenever the Lady Rebels play in the first round of the Class 2A state tournament. That's going to wrap it up from Chickasha, Oklahoma tonight. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long until next week in the state tournament.